Ready? This is, well, if you're my Facebook friend and or my real friend, or you've seen my face and given me a book, you know that this is Jack. And I am here today to kind of go over some really cool stuff that are on the latest iPhones and iPads. And so I am broadcasting to you guys right now on an Oculus Rift. And I am actually, this is a 360 image of my backyard, and my home office is right in that corner, and that's where I'm hanging out right now. But back to my backyard, what my goal to do today is to just kind of show you some really cool features. So what I'm going to show you are a few videos that have come off of my iPad, which is something new that is in iOS 11. And these are examples of what's called augmented reality, which basically means that there is a real image that exists, and then technology overlays something of that real image. So like if you've played Pokemon Go, that's an augmented reality app, versus Oculus Rift, which is what I'm using right now, which is just a headset that goes over and allows me to immerse myself in a different environment. So even though I'm in my house right now, what I see and what you see are my backyard. And you know, making this tree look like it's 8,000 feet up somewhere in California, when it's really just a regular tree in Ohio. So here we go. The first one that I'm going to show you is by Porsche, and I'm fortunate to be working with a couple different companies for McCluskey Chevrolet to put a very different app together for their vehicles, but that's still under development, and so this is going to be something that's very similar to what they are pulling off. So I'm just going to switch my live camera around, and I'm going to take my photo and just throw it in here, and then the last thing we'll do is just sort of make our table go away. But if you look right now, I have opened up the Porsche app, and am currently going through the process. I just had it be able to select, and boom, I told it what car I wanted, and now I can examine that vehicle as if it's really in my driveway. And then you'll see a couple of the different buttons right here. So if you select them, a little sidebar will come up. And right now we're changing the color of the interior. That's why you hear those zipping noises. So we just went from the red over to, it says chalk, but I like to think of it as cream, like cream and crimson for Indiana University. So you hear a little spray paint that's happening. And then there's a look at the interior. Again, this car doesn't obviously really exist out in my driveway, but we are able to see it there. We just changed the interior color again. So this is part of the fascination from a consumer level of something that you can start to do with augmented reality. I'm going to show you two more VR apps that are free for, you have to have the latest iPad Pro or newer, or you have to have an iPhone 6S or newer, whether it's the Plus or the regular one, to be able to use the augmented reality. All right, so that is that video. I'm going to bring up, it's looping. I'm going to bring back our table here real fast and switch back. Hey, still here. And we're going to grab our video and we'll put that off to the side. And next, I'm going to show you a really awesome app. This app has actually been around for a while. And this is what it used to look like before augmented reality had come into play. You were able to basically take your iPad, hold it up into the sky, and move it around, and then it would show you the constellations where they are at. But now with the update with AR included into it, you can actually just point it straight at the sky, see what you're looking at the sky, and then it will overlay all of the constellations. And you can even see the horizon line right here. So that's really fun because you can actually see the constellations that are live right now. So if we could really make, this is shot in daytime, but if we could really go below the horizon line and look down and see what constellations exist below our horizon line, and it even shows that, it's just really, really phenomenal. And so whether you are a space geek like myself or not, this is just a really phenomenal app to be able to use. And I have one more that I want to show you, and this one's called Jigsaw. It's really phenomenal, and if you're a visual learner like I am, this type of technology I think is just going to be incredible going into the well, not even the near future, into now. So this is the last app that I want to show you, and it is an example of a manual transmission that has been placed on top of a vehicle. And so you can, just, I'm hitting next on the iPad, and we'll show that one more time. Here it is, Jigsaw, and I'm going to select the manual transmission. I'm going around. It's finding a flat surface on the vehicle, so when it goes blue, just like that, not yet, not yet. And so there, that's telling me, yeah, I could put the manual transmission right there if I wanted to. I'm still searching for the spot that I want, and found it. There's my manual transmission. And now I can place that literally right on top of where it may actually be on a vehicle. This is where the engine is, not the manual transmission. But just incredible just to be able to break it down and to be able to move and circulate around the whole vehicle. So that's all I have today on the new iOS 11 software and the augmented reality. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. J Murph, out.